Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me. For today's video, I have my March empties and I have quite a bit of makeup. I also have 3 items that I'm decluttering because they just are older and they are not performing as well as they used to. So yeah, I'm just going to get started with the 3 items that I'm decluttering because, like I said, I have a lot in this video. So I have 2 concealers here. One is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly, and then I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer I actually really do like, but this one I got from a friend, and I'm not really sure how old it was when she gave it to me, and it's just starting to smell a little off, and so I'm just going to get rid of it because, like I said, it's on the older side, and I do like that concealer, and I would potentially repurchase it once I finish up some of my other concealers. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly, or Light 1, and first off, this is way too light for me. Like, on camera, it doesn't look that light, but in person, it's like ghost white on me, so I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this, but I don't really like this from what I remember. I really haven't used it that much. I feel like it's way too thick, and I just feel like it's not very creamy or radiant. I feel like it's thick and matte and just kind of cakey and way too heavy for underneath the eyes. And again, I've had this for a really long time. So it's pretty old, and NARS is not cruelty free anymore, so I want to get rid of this because, like I said, I'm trying to go cruelty free, and I would rather just get rid of that rather than force myself to use it and, you know, not like it. So the next product that I'm decluttering is the NYC waterproof eyeliner pencil in the shade dark brown. I noticed the last time I used this, it's starting to smell like a crayon, and I don't remember it smelling like that, and this goes on my eyes, and I don't know, it's just, you know, a cheaper product anyways, so I feel like, you know, I'm not, like, wasting my money, I guess. And I got this in an influencer box, like, quite a few years ago, and NYC is no longer sold here in the United States, and I don't believe they're cruelty free either. Well, I did like this. It was fine. I feel like I can just use, you know, powder eyeshadow on my lower lash line or water, you know, on my lower lash line, and it will give me the same effect as this did, and it's a brown shade, so it's pretty basic. If I wanted another brown, I could, you know, go out and repurchase like a different eyeliner that's brown. So just getting rid of that because I just don't want to risk putting it near my eye or on my eye. So yeah, that's going bye-bye. Moving on to the makeup products that I did finish, I have 3 foil samples here. The first one is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It was okay. If I had it again, I would use it, but it's not my favorite eyeshadow primer. There's better ones out there. I have the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I actually liked this. It smelled like bubblegum, which was kind of weird, and I, you know, wanted to chew gum every time I smelled this, but it was fine. I did like this, but I feel like it was too pricey for what it is, and I know this is in the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty coming up, and I'm not sure what day, but I don't think I would use it enough to purchase it, so, you know, if I had another sample, I would use it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to purchase it. I have the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer sample. This is a holy grail primer for me, face primer. Love this. This is the only face primer I would like in my collection, and I think any skin type could use this, whether you have dry skin or if you have oily skin. I feel like it works on me all year round when my skin kind of changes throughout the season. So love this. Would highly recommend getting or checking out. Looking into getting a sample from Sephora. Definitely would recommend that one. Speaking of the Hourglass face primer, I did use up a travel size one. This is, like I mentioned, the travel size one. My only issue with this primer is that once it gets down to about here, you can't pump any more of the product out. So what I would do is I would just unscrew this and stick the bottom of an eyeshadow brush and get the product out and just apply it to my face that way, because this is expensive and I love this. So I'm going to get everything that I can out of this primer, but I love this primer. Would totally recommend getting. I used up this Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Veronica. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. I haven't repurchased it yet just because I have other liquid lipsticks I would like to get through before repurchasing this one. But it was just starting to kind of smell a little off, and My only issue with the Anastasia liquid lipsticks, I've only ever had 2 of them, but I've had this one and then the other shade Craft. This one, when I got it, smelled like vanilla, and then Craft smelled like chemicals, and so I don't know if it was like bad when I purchased it, but I noticed now that this is kind of going off, it's starting to smell like chemicals, so I believe that the Craft one that I had was already bad when I got it, so I don't really know if, you know, that's true or whatnot, but or if it was supposed to smell like that. I never did return it for whatever reason, I don't know. But the shade Veronica is like the perfect liquid lipstick color, I think, and I love it. It wasn't drying or, you know, cakey looking, and I really like that liquid lipstick. Another liquid lipstick I finished was the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Bound. This is actually in my project pan with Courtney K, which I will go ahead and link the intro video in the cards above. But yeah, this is totally done. The last time I tried to use it, I literally had to dip in like 3 times, and it went on very patchy and not, you know, the greatest formula anymore. I did like this, but NARS does test their products on animals, so I'm not going to repurchase it. A good dupe for these is the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Liquid Lipsticks. They're kind of similar in the sense that they go on more of a cream finish and they kind of stay that glossy finish, and then they dry down matte later on. That's kind of similar to the NARS ones, so if you're trying to find a good, I guess, dupe of the NARS Velvet Lip Glides, those are a good option. But yeah, would not repurchase. So next up, I have the Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Rush. This is completely done. It's like a little nub now. This color was really pretty, but it had micro glitter or shimmer in it. Wasn't the biggest fan of that, but the overall color and formula of these is really nice and creamy. I don't think I would seek out and purchase these though, just because they are quite pricey for what they are, I feel like. But if Urban Decay was ever having a sale, or, you know, maybe like a set or something, maybe I would consider purchasing these again. I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, just a little sample here. It's a nice eyeshadow primer. I feel like it's pretty basic, but I do like this eyeshadow primer, and I would potentially repurchase the full size. A mascara sample here. I have the Dior Show mascara, and this is the weirdest, like, applicator ever. So it looks like a normal tube, right? So you would think you would unscrew it, but no, you, like, pull this out and it's like that. And this mascara is heavily fragrance, so if you are, you know, sensitive to fragrance, I would not recommend this. The overall mascara, it was just okay. I think it's too expensive for what it is, and I would not repurchase this just because Dior does test on animals, and I do have one more sample, but after that's gone, you know, I'm not going to repurchase it. So that was all of the makeup that I used up this month. Moving on to some skincare. I finished off my Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I have a back stock of these. Love these, but Simple tests on animals, so once those are gone, I will not be repurchasing. I have the Neutrogena Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. This is my favorite eye makeup remover. I have several backups of this as well. Love this, but once they are gone, I will not be repurchasing because Neutrogena does test on animals. I used up the OGX Quenching Coconut Coiled Conditioner. This just smelled like coconut. Liked it, but towards the end I was kind of sick of it, and it was very hard to get any product out after a while. I would potentially repurchase this in the future, but not anytime soon, because I am using a one from Diva Cool, I think, and I like that one a little bit better than this. But if you're on a budget, this is a nice one. But finally, I have the Sephora Orchid Face Mask. This is an anti-aging and smoothing face mask, and it was nice, kind of relaxing, I guess, but I felt like the mask didn't fit my face that well, which I don't know what it is. No sheet mask ever fit my face properly, so would not repurchase this regardless, because Sephora does test on animals. So yeah, that is everything that I used up in the month of March. I am pretty happy with everything that I finished. Really happy to move out some of these non-cruelty free items, as well as just makeup in general. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please subscribe down below if you have not done so, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.